Welcome to Global World Watch. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Let's talk about bridges, specifically the Verrazano Narrows Bridge in New York. By the 2020s, this vital link between Staten Island and Brooklyn was falling apart. The problem? Not just a few rusty bolts, but deep structural fatigue. Every day, hundreds of thousands relied on it. If it failed, New York's transport network would grind to a halt. The plan: fix it fast. The reality: America's steel industry couldn't deliver. Domestic suppliers were overwhelmed, underinvested, and booked for years. The US, the country that put a man on the moon, couldn't produce enough high-quality steel for its own bridge. Delays mounted, costs soared, and public frustration boiled over. It was a perfect storm: crumbling infrastructure and a supply chain that couldn't keep up. Officials faced a brutal choice: a ticking clock on a vital bridge, and an industrial base that just wasn't up to the task. The solution? Look for help elsewhere, even if it meant crossing some controversial lines. This wasn't just a construction problem, it was a wake-up call for the nation. The Verrazano's troubles exposed a deeper crisis. America's ability to maintain its own backbone was in doubt. The bridge became a symbol, not just of decay, but of a country at a crossroads. The question wasn't just how to fix the bridge, but how to fix the system that let it get this bad. And so, desperate for answers, officials turned their gaze overseas. What happened next would ignite a national debate. With no easy fix at home, officials eyed China's industrial might. Chinese companies could deliver the steel, fast and cheap. The idea: source materials from China, maybe even bring in their engineers. It seemed practical, until the news broke. The public reaction: outrage. This wasn't about cheap goods, it was about letting a rival nation help fix a critical American bridge. Suddenly, the debate was about national pride, security, and America's industrial decline. Politicians and pundits erupted. How did the US end up needing China to fix its own infrastructure? The proposal, meant as a quick fix, became a lightning rod for deeper anxieties. The conversation shifted from traffic jams to questions of sovereignty and self-reliance. The stage was set for a much bigger fight. Enter the security agencies: FBI, CIA, Homeland Security. Their warning: letting China supply or build parts for the bridge was a national security risk. The fear wasn't just shoddy work, but sabotage, hidden weaknesses, surveillance tech, even remote-triggered failures. The bridge wasn't just infrastructure, it was a strategic asset. Using Chinese steel would require waiving Buy American laws, setting a dangerous precedent. If we outsourced this, what would be next? Power grids, military bases. The debate split the country. Local officials wanted a fix. Federal experts saw a Trojan horse. The Verrazano project became a symbol of the clash between economic efficiency and national security. The stakes were suddenly much higher than just a bridge. America had to decide: save money and time, or protect its future. China saw America's desperation and pushed hard. Their offer came with strings: Chinese engineers on site, long-term contracts, and future dependence on their supply chains. US labor unions and officials balked. This wasn't just a purchase, it was a power play. The realization hit. America needed China so badly, it was losing control over its own infrastructure. For decades, the US set the rules. Now, it was being told to take it or leave it. The bridge crisis exposed a harsh truth. Industrial capacity is power. China had built it, America had let it slip. The Verrazano project forced the US to confront its vulnerability. The lesson was clear and painful. The project stalled, mired in controversy and humiliation. The Verrazano Bridge became a symbol of American paralysis and decline. Public outrage and political grandstanding followed. The crisis forced a reckoning. Congress passed strict Buy American laws and invested billions to rebuild domestic industry. The goal: never again be so dependent or so vulnerable. The bridge's troubles taught a hard lesson. Supply chains are about security, not just economics. Sovereignty means being able to build and maintain your own country. And it all started with a bridge.